Hello guys, welcome to Innsbruck here in Austria in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is one of the many handcrafted airports you get. And as we look around, it's a very nice representation actually, but it's not a patch on the Orbex version. In fact, when you compare it to the Orbex scenery, it's actually really worth buying it because it looks absolutely crap in comparison, but on its own it actually looks really nice until you realise, you know, there is a better option out there. But anyway, we're going to be heading to a very famous castle in Germany on our way to Charles de Gualle in France, and I'm going to try and pronounce the name, but I'm going to butcher it. Neuschwanstein? No, didn't work. Never mind, you get the idea guys. And if you don't, I'll put a picture up on the screen now. That's what the real thing looks like. But we're going to head there en route to Paris, actually. In fact, we're going to have a tour around Paris as well, but that'll be a separate video. But we're in the TBM today in beautiful Innsbruck. In fact, the weather is amazing at the moment. Look at the light bloom there. Wow. So we're going to get this bird started up and get on our way. So this is going to be a fairly sort of simple flight plan for this, and what I mean by that, it's kind of VORs really, and we're not going to get too high up. Obviously we'll have to kind of like traverse some of these mountains, but I'm planning on being fairly low, especially if the weather's this clear and this nice. I think it'd be a great opportunity to check out some of this beautiful scenery here in the sim. Right, anyway, so time to put the auxiliary pump on. We'll put the ignitions on and get this bird started up. Okie dokie, right, well we're not going to bother with any takeoff clearance today. I'm not really bothered about ATC. We're just going to do a bit of sightseeing around this castle. So flaps down, we've got our trim set, entering the runway now, so strobes on and landing light can come on. Just look at the detail here guys, I just never get bored of this. This is still the stock scenery by the way. I have got the Orbex version, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Completely stock, because it's just stunning. Line up on the runway here. Right, pitot heats can now come on. And we'll do a rolling takeoff actually, because we've got plenty of runway with this TBM. I'm really looking forward to seeing this castle. Stunning takeoff as always out of Innsbruck. I'm really looking forward to checking out this castle, and also Charles de Gualle, which is a handcrafted airport. Beautiful scenery wherever you look, and that's the thing with this sim. The other day I was flying in Croatia doing some bush flying, and it doesn't matter where you go, it's just absolutely stunning. See what I mean? Wow. Okay, so what I'll do is fast forward the flight so you don't have to wait around, and we can check out this very special castle, which I'm not going to pronounce again, don't worry. But I'll see you there very, very shortly. Okay guys, welcome back. For some reason the flight plan that I set up with a waypoint to that castle hasn't worked out. So we're going to have to try and find it ourselves. A little bit annoying, but we can do it. It's fine. I know it's in this area here. Just sort of like south of this little lake. So we'll just go hunting for it ourselves. But I did add it as a waypoint, but it hasn't worked. Never mind. We're not too far away, actually. And it is, it's in this sort of area here. In fact, I found it already. There it is. Oh, well, that was lucky. I can see it, guys. Can you see that? Just off our sort of 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock there. Right, we'll do a low pass. And what I'll try and do, I'll try and be clever. This might really not work out very well. Hopefully it will. I'll get the autopilot back on our course, and then I'll get the drone to kind of hover over it. And it should stay in that area, because the drone we have is a super drone. It's got a battery life of 60 days, and it can literally fly over Europe. That's the kind of drone we're talking about. Look at this, very nice scenery there. But yeah, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got here. There it is. Look at that, beautiful. Right, okay. Before we crash, that would be a bad day. We'll just turn around again. And make another pass. I'll get the drone out. And we'll have a really good look at it. The ortho here, I'm really low down now, and it's really crisp, and all the buildings are very sort of bespoke and very sort of what you'd expect from this area of the world. Right, where is it? There it is. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do, actually. I think this is a good time for the autopilot to get back on course. Autopilot, FLC mode. Where are you? There you are. And we'll go in the drone. Goodbye, little TBM. Please don't crash. So to that, as you can hear it going off there. And let's have a look at this beautiful castle. Haven't seen it in real life, but plan to. On my next sort of motorcycle tour, hopefully. Oh, can you hear that, guys? You can hear the birds tweeting, and this world really does feel alive. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. What a nice model that is. Oh god, wow. Yeah, that's way better than I was expecting it to be. Orbex, I tell you what, you've got a job on. To trying to pass these models, it's going to be tricky. And I won't go into the London landmarks. I think I mentioned it once and got away with it, but anyway. So, look at this. That is magnificent. Lovely little lake nearby as well. Oh, it's on that rock here, and even the rocks are actually modelled. Look! Oh, wow! That's very nice indeed. Little stutter there. Hopefully that's not because my plane is about to crash. That's got to be the screenshot, guys, for the thumbnail, I think. That is magnificent. Looks totally like the real thing, from pictures I've seen anyway. Right, guys, I suppose we better go back to our TBM, don't we? But Very, very nice indeed. Stunning views. I keep saying that, guys, don't I? I need to find new words to describe this sim. It's very much like when you go somewhere on a trip somewhere beautiful abroad, and you kind of just go, look at that scenery, oh my god, look at that, wow, wow, wow. And after a while you kind of get drunk on it. It's very much like that with this sim. Anyway, guys, really this video is all about checking the castle out. We've done that now, and checking out Charles de Gualle. So what I'm going to do is fast forward the flight a little bit, in fact an hour and 40 minutes, and I'll check back in once we're on the approach to Charles de Gualle. Then once we've landed, we'll have a bit of a drone around the area to check out what it looks like. Okay guys, see you soon. Welcome back, guys. We're 3,500 feet, enjoying all that crisp ortho out there. And if I just swing round, I thought I'd show you the passenger area of this beautiful bird. Just look at all that leather. You can almost smell that newness. Beautiful. Nothing really works in terms of, you can't click on anything in the back here, which is a shame, but whether that might be added in a future update. But yeah, it's sometimes nice to just come and sit in the back and just watch the world go by. But anyway, we need to get back up front because we need to contact Charles de Gualle, because we are heading directly for it. That's it here, and it's a massive airport. And I've clicked the wrong thing. Whoops. There we go. Right, we'll just contact Tower then and request a full stop landing.
De Gualle Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is 11 miles east with Quebec to land.
Landing light on.
Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha De Gualle Tower. Fly straight in runway 26 right.
26 right. I can see an aircraft there doing the same thing. Okay.
Make straight in runway 26 right. Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
That is a lot of detail. Look at that. There you are, guys. I thought I'd just fly overhead completely unrealistically. I'll probably get told off in real life, but just gives you an idea of the level of detail. This airport looks like one of the better ones actually, but it's also quite heavy on frames. We're probably down to about sort of 30 frames per second at the moment, but that's not too bad considering my settings are all very high and I'm only using 16 gigs of RAM. I think it's always worth mentioning that because that's actually below par, so to speak. Right, anyway, gear coming down. I'm looking forward to having a closer look at this airport once we land. You see a little bit of a tile change there. No biggie, just thought I'd mention it. Ortho looking very crisp as always. This is when I really miss VR. When you're looking around, you can't really line up properly. Bit of a stutter there again, but it's completely flyable actually. It's just it's very, very well managed actually, because I know Charles de Gaulle even in X-Plane and Prepared is actually a really, really tough area to fly. ATC doing a good job here. Right, where are we? Because I'm a bit disorientated. Oh my god, right, okay. Okay, we're going to have to do a tactical landing here. We're way too high. It doesn't matter, we're fine. So I believe this is 26 right. Very, very detailed. Look at that. And that water is just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we're fine. No problems at all. You can get away with a lot with this aircraft because it's short field capabilities. In fact, I think I'm too slow and too low now. Still really surprised. The performance of this sim is so good, even in really heavy areas like this. Right. We'll just touch down here. Oh God, that was a bit of a stutter, wasn't it? Even the sound cut off then. Best not speak too soon, hey. Yeah, it's definitely struggling in this area. This is probably actually more of a struggle than London, simply because of the detail. Look at that. Wowzers. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll go off here, find somewhere to shut down and have a look around. Oh, this place is just insanely detailed. Look at the architecture there. And also, just to say, guys, I've actually been flying in this sim now. You're not going to know this because you're just watching a recording. But I've been flying for about 6 hours in one session. So, that's pretty impressive, actually. And to load, to fly into one of the most extreme areas as well, after about 6 hours of flying, is very impressive. It just shows, I mean, I haven't had one crash or anything. Not bad at all. Oh my God. We could be droning around this place forever. I'll tell you what, we'll just find somewhere to plonk the TBM. Even that's going to be a struggle. We'll go over here, look, just so we can check out the views here, guys. Wow. I've got to say, this is already much more detailed, better detailed than Innsbruck and Schiphol or Schiphol or whatever you call it. Eham, there, call it that. Right, we'll just park here, unload the VIPs. So here we are, guys. Welcome to Charles de Gaulle. Look at the architecture there on that building. Full of detail. This is very impressive. This feels a little bit like they've just really made more of an effort at this airport. Maybe it was one of the earlier ones, but it feels like Asobo have done this sort of in their own studio. I think Innsbruck was a bit of a disappointment, to be honest, but this is absolutely stunning. Everywhere you look, there's something. There's assets everywhere. Cars, baggage carts, tow trucks, jetways, beautiful buildings, fences, incredible sounds. You get the idea. Definitely worth a trip. But I have to say, this is one of the more sort of higher intensive areas in the sim. I'm probably down to about 40 frames per second at the moment, but I've got everything on very, very high. Not completely ultra, but remember my system is a 8600K i5, and I'm not even overclocking it either, so it's running quite low with a 1080 Ti card. But I think my Achilles heel in my setup is the fact that I have 16 gigs of RAM instead of 32. Look at that car! What's going on there? That's hilarious. Right, that needs fixing. Maybe that's just the way they get up to the top floor. I don't know. That's hilarious. Right, we'll just gloss over that and look over here. Oh dear. But yeah, very, very nice indeed. And this airport is absolutely huge. Doesn't get much bigger than this. I mean, look, we can go right over there as well. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just speed up the drone. And check out this side of the airfield. My goodness me. This is just amazing. Oh, look at that for a shot there. All those cars. Very, very impressive stuff, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But I hope you've enjoyed this little flight today. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's modelled perfectly. Just how it is in real life. It's quite incredible how I haven't actually been told off yet for flying a drone on a working, busy airfield. It's just stuff to look at everywhere, guys. I mean, look, just as I say again, the architecture of some of these buildings kind of puts Heathrow to shame, to be honest. A lot of these European airports do, really. That's nice. I've even modelled the sort of motorway underneath. That's really cool. Oh, bit of a stutter there. In fact, I wonder if we can zoom across there. Yes, we can. Look at that. Got to get it right. Sorry, guys, it's a bit tricky. My drone flying is still needs some work. But yeah, look at that. And it goes underneath the runway. Wow, look at that. That's some nice modelling there. Alright, guys, anyway, I could be doing this for hours, so I'll leave it there. Next flight I'll be doing will be a tour of Paris. It's got to be done, guys. But yeah, for now I'll bid you farewell with my TBM, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now. Cheerio.